Welcome to the storytelling class. In this class, we'll walk you through very simple steps that help writers to organize their ideas and start their writing project as a novel or a screenplay. In session 1, we'll talk about developing an idea, writing a logline, and writing a premise. Let's start with what is storytelling. Storytelling is a social and cultural activity of sharing stories and communicating something to the audience. And any good story starts with a good idea. Learning the craft of storytelling works for both writing a novel or a screenplay. What's the difference between a novel and a screenplay? A novel is a story told in words, while a screenplay is a story told in pictures. The difference mainly in the medium you choose to tell your story, but both need powerful story to be told. Let's talk about developing your ideas. Your ideas are the seeds of good stories. We find ideas through various ways, through observations, readings, interactions, and studies. But let me ask you a question. Does any good idea fit to be a good story? The answer is yes, but it needs to be developed. For example, if you say I want to write about an autistic doctor, that sounds interesting, but it's only a seed of a movie or a novel. But if you say a genius autistic doctor who dreams to be a successful surgeon but his autism stands on the way, that makes a storyline. There are very simple steps to elevate your idea to become a storyline. Your hero and the main characteristics of your hero. Write something significant about your hero or your lead character. Describe him or her. Is he or she smart, insecure, violent, genius? Number 2. The goal of your hero. What is your hero after? What does he want to achieve at the end of his journey? Number 3. The conflict. What does a conflict mean? Simply, a conflict means two opposite parties fighting over something. There is no one single story without a fight. So, mention what kind of fight in your story. Let's take Shawshank Redemption as an example, an adaptation of Stephen King's short story. Number 1. The hero. Andy Dufresne, a successful banker arrested for murdering his wife. His characteristics: extremely smart, charismatic, and even-tempered. Number 2. The goal of the hero is to escape prison and live freely again. Number 3. The conflict is between Andy and the authority, represented in the guards and the head of the prison who want to keep Andy locked for good. Now, Activity 1. Choose 2 of your favorite movies and write down the storyline, the hero, the main characteristics of your hero, the goal, and the conflict. Let's move to the second part, which is writing a logline. Logline is an industry term commonly used in writing a screenplay. It is simply a sum up of what is your movie about in 1 to 3 lines maximum. Logline is a real challenge for writers to tell what is their story about in maximum 3 lines. But a logline needs to be written clearly for some good reasons. The first one, a catchy logline is used in the industry to hook potential producers